preparing to go and see Little Mermaid for the first time. And if you guys do not know, I am a boy mom of a 4-year-old Tyler boy, and I'm also taking my nephew, and I'm super excited because I am one who tends to enjoy going against the grain, and I get so furious when things are labeled as Noah, relax. Too girly, or that's for boys and that's for girls and things like that. Especially at this age, I believe there are themes in quote unquote princess movies that are helpful for boys as well. Okay? And that's a whole nother topic, because I believe there's probably some men that are of age now that should have watched some quote unquote princess movies so that they could be in touch with their soft side and also take on some of those life themes that could help them that may be found in a quote unquote Disney movie. Because if I had a little girl, she would definitely go and see the karate movies, the Spider-Man movies, and all those things. So I'm going to take you guys along this journey, and I can't wait to see what themes are shared in the new Little Mermaid movie. Okay, so we are back. I am so sorry that I did not catch live footage of us in the movie theater. I think last time we talked, I was in the car and I was sharing with you guys that I was taking my mini crew to see Little Mermaid with Haley Bailey, and it was such a treat. So I wanted to hop on here and share my review, and hopefully you forgive me, because it is no joke when you are going to the movie theater with, I think we had 5 kids. The oldest was, I think, 7 or 8, and the youngest was 3. They kept us busy. It was bathroom breaks. It was, I need more popcorn. I need refills. I want to stand up and dance and all the things. So forgive me for not having that live footage, but I wanted to hop back on here and just share just a very authentic review of Little Mermaid. I'm not going to give any spoilers just in case you guys have not seen it, but I wanted to share the favorite things that I gathered from the movie, and the reason why I believe you boy mamas should definitely take your son to see the movie. So if you do not know, I am Tanisha Maria, and I am a boy mom of a toddler who is 4 and who is home with me for the summer. So he definitely keeps me busy, but I just enjoy being a boy mom. It allows me to just be very intentional about creating a whole human, but we're going to get into that a little bit later of why I find it so valuable for also our little prince to go and see this movie and many other movies. So let's kick it off with why I enjoy the movie. So if you do not know, I am a Black African American young woman, and for many years, actually for decades, I did not see myself in different movies. So to finally at 32 see a brown Black princess in the movie theater, it just brought so much joy to be able to experience that. The little girl in me was so excited. I did not wear a mermaid tail, but it was just such a treat to see this movie come to life, and that Haley got to show us what it's all about being a Black mermaid. So that was such a treat. My other thing, okay, we're back. I actually enjoyed, the other thing I enjoyed in addition to just seeing a Black mermaid was the music. The music was bumping. Okay. I wouldn't say it was an actual musical, but there was a ton of jams in the movie that I believe, for it to be a 2-hour long movie, it kept the youngins entertain. All right. So one thing that I enjoyed was that it was a brown um, mermaid. Two was the music, and the third thing I would say that I enjoyed was just the huge theme of the entire movie and seeing the Ariel's dad and her relationship throughout the entire movie of being one who want to follow your dreams as a child into adulthood, and that whole relationship dynamic where you're trying to please your parents, but you know you have all of these dreams and desires. And for someone like myself who have been a people pleaser, it was nice to see how using your voice and still chasing your dreams into everyone else, like your family, your friends, catch up and understand that you do have a voice and your dreams matter. It was such a treat to see that theme play out throughout the entire movie. Um, as I shared at the beginning, I am a boy mom, and there's so much joy of being a boy mom, especially being that I thought I wanted a little girl, but it's such a treat to see and have the responsibility of raising a young boy who will become a young man one day. Um, Especially a black young boy, in the world that we live in today, it adds another layer to the responsibilities I believe I have to just raise a good human. And taking our son to see this movie was a part of that. I want him to be one that can find it relatable to other women and young girls about what they go through. I also am one who is in for the Spider-Man movies, the Mario, the fighting movies, the action movies. But I do believe that in order to create a whole human, that I am responsible to exposing him to other personalities and the things that women and young girls may go through, so that he can find it find himself being able to support women and his cousins, his mom. Um, so yeah, so that is why I believe that it was great for him to see the movie. Now, the last thing, if you are a boy mama and you made it to the end of this video, the things that I believe are present that boys and girls should be able to experience by watching this movie is having a parent apologize for not listening to what you share. So because I don't want to give so many spoilers, I guess I'll use like my own experience. When we are young and we have all these dreams and desires, I believe that many youth struggle with sharing their goals, dreams, and desires because they're trying to please their parents, and maybe they are not following a path that their parents once desired for them. So they struggle with knowing how to communicate those things. And I believe Ariel had did that. So instead of knowing or using her voice to communicate those things, and being persistent with that, she decided to find another path, which in the end put her safety in danger. I believe her dad could have been more involved throughout this journey she was taking alone. And so many times, I think in real life, parents and children, especially when they are like graduating from high school and trying to figure out what's next, you don't know how to communicate those things to your parents because you're just trying to please them. So that is one thing that I was excited to see. Now, do I believe a 4-year-old really captured that? Probably not. If anything, he captured that she was in dangerous situations. But that is definitely a theme that was present. Another theme that was present was love, romance, and my son seeing the marriage that took place. He actually talked about pictures that him and my husband are in when we got married. So he was able to tie that to the movie and seeing love, and he's like, oh, they're kissing because they're getting married. So that was also a treat that the theme that was throughout the movie. The other theme that was present was Ariel's relationship with her friends and how her friends, excuse me, followed her throughout the journey to protect her, to be a listening ear for her. And I think that's a theme that's very important as our toddlers and our young children come of age, to find a good group of friends to do life with. So yeah, those are the three things that I found and gleaned from Little Mermaid. I'm so excited and like honored that I got to experience that with my son and his cousins. The music, definitely go out and see it. I hope you enjoyed this review of The Little Mermaid. And if you are a boy mom and you are on the fence and don't want to feel any backlash that you may get of why your son is going to see this movie and all that, just go and take him. It's just a movie, another opportunity to just have a good time as a family. And there are things that boys and girls can relate to. So hope you enjoy. I cannot wait to hear about your experience with seeing Little Mermaid with your son or even your daughter. And also for those brown girls out there, you're in for a treat. All right.